Tobey Maguire has been spotted in the UK, close to where Marvel is filming Avengers Doomsday.
Hello.
At first glance, it might seem like nothing more than a coincidence, after all. Celebrities travel all the time. But for Marvel fans, a sighting like this is never just a coincidence. When the original cinematic Spider-Man shows up anywhere near the production of one of Marvel's biggest upcoming blockbusters, it sparks an immediate wave of speculation. Could Tobey really be returning? Is Marvel preparing to pull off another jaw-dropping surprise, just like they did with Spider-Man No Way Home? Or are fans simply connecting dots that lead nowhere? The truth is, whenever rumors swirl around someone as iconic as Tobey Maguire, they demand attention. And as history has shown us, in the Marvel universe, rumors have a funny way of turning into reality. So let's break this down because this single sighting could carry much more weight than you think. The buzz started when fan accounts and Marvel-focused insiders reported Tobey Maguire being seen in the UK, specifically near filming locations tied to Avengers Doomsday. The story spread quickly, appearing across platforms like Instagram, Threads, and fan forums. Now, it's worth pointing out that there's no solid photographic proof yet, and that naturally makes skeptics cautious. But in today's Marvel fandom, even whispers can spark wildfires. And that's exactly what happened here. Marvel itself, of course, is saying nothing. They've perfected the art of silence, neither confirming nor denying rumors, while letting fan speculation do half their marketing for them. It's a strategy that keeps hype at a constant simmer until they decide to unleash the big reveal on their terms. For some fans, Tobey's sighting is enough evidence. For others, it's nothing but smoke. But here's the thing. In Marvel's world, smoke almost always means fire. When there's this much chatter, it usually leads to something. And the reason this rumor refuses to die down comes down to one simple fact. Tobey Maguire isn't just another actor. He's the Spider-Man that defined a generation, which brings us to why his return matters so much. Let's rewind to the early 2000s, before the MCU was even a thing. Before Iron Man launched Marvel's cinematic empire, Tobey Maguire was swinging across New York as Spider-Man. His trilogy, directed by Sam Raimi, didn't just make money, it reshaped Hollywood's entire approach to superheroes. Suddenly, comic book characters weren't just for niche fans, they were global icons, capable of carrying billion-dollar franchises. For fans who grew up in that era, Tobey isn't just another superhero, he's their Spider-Man. His awkward charm, emotional depth, and tragic arcs connected with audiences in a way that still resonates today. That kind of nostalgia is a goldmine, and Marvel knows it. Bringing Tobey back doesn't just excite fans, it taps into a sense of shared memory. It tells people, the stories you loved back then still matter. And here's why that's important. Marvel's current strategy isn't just about introducing new heroes. It's about tying together decades of storytelling into one cohesive multiverse. Tobey's return would be the ultimate symbol of that. It's not just a cameo, it's a message that the past, present, and future of superheroes all exist together in the same tapestry. That's why this rumor matters. And if you think Marvel hasn't noticed the power of nostalgia, look no further than Spider-Man No Way Home. Back in 2021, Marvel pulled off what many thought was impossible, uniting 3 generations of Spider-Man on the same screen. Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland all appeared together in No Way Home, delivering one of the most shocking and emotional moments in Marvel history. Fans suspected it might happen, but seeing it with their own eyes was something else entirely. The cheers in theaters around the world proved it. This wasn't just fan service. It was cultural history. And let's not forget how important Tobey's role was in that film. He wasn't just a cameo. He was a steady, grounded presence, a veteran Spider-Man who brought wisdom, maturity, and emotional weight to the story. His quiet moments, his mentorship of the younger Peters, and even his heartbreaking references to the pain he'd endured, all of it reminded audiences why his version of Spider-Man was so beloved. That's why fans are convinced his return in No Way Home wasn't the end. It felt like the beginning of something bigger. If Marvel was willing to bring him back once, why stop there? Especially when they're leaning so heavily into multiverse storytelling. No Way Home proved that the audience doesn't just want nostalgia, they crave it. And that sets the stage for Tobey's rumored role in Avengers Doomsday. Now, let's talk about Avengers Doomsday. This isn't just another Marvel sequel, it's being built up as the kind of all-star, crossover event that could rival Endgame. The confirmed cast alone is staggering. Chris Hemsworth returning as Thor, Anthony Mackie stepping fully into his role as Captain America, Paul Rudd, Florence Pugh, Vanessa Kirby, Simu Liu, Tenoch Huerta, and Sebastian Stan all reprising major parts. That alone is enough to excite fans. Now imagine adding Tobey Maguire to that mix. Suddenly, the film isn't just a superhero ensemble, it's a multiverse convergence, unlike anything we've seen before. His presence would take a massive movie and elevate it into an outright phenomenon. The question is, how exactly would Marvel use him? This is where the speculation really heats up. Some fans believe Tobey's role in Avengers Doomsday will be a brief cameo, a multiversal drop-in, similar to what we saw in No Way Home. A short but powerful moment where he shows up, reminds us he's still out there, and then vanishes again into his own universe. But others argue there's more at play. One of the most compelling theories is that Tobey could step into a mentor role, a seasoned, older Peter Parker guiding Tom Holland's Spider-Man, or perhaps even a newly introduced Miles Morales. Think about it, Marvel has always thrived on the theme of legacy, passing the torch, building bridges between generations. An older Spider-Man teaching the next wave of heroes would fit perfectly into that tradition. There's also the darker possibility. What if Tobey's Spider-Man doesn't just return to mentor, but to sacrifice? Marvel loves delivering emotional gut punches. Bringing Tobey back only to see him make a heroic final stand would devastate fans, but it would also cement his place as a legend across every universe. No matter which theory you believe, one thing is clear. Tobey's involvement would carry enormous weight. And it just so happens that Marvel has built their entire current phase around the perfect storytelling tool to make it happen: the multiverse. The multiverse isn't just a background detail anymore, it's the backbone of Marvel's entire direction. From Loki unraveling timelines, to Doctor Strange in the multiverse of madness tearing open realities, to Kang threatening to collapse existence itself, the multiverse is everywhere. It's Marvel's way of connecting decades of storytelling into one enormous, limitless playground. Tobey Maguire fits right into that framework. His Spider-Man doesn't have to be explained away or rebooted, he already exists. He's a living, breathing reminder of the multiverse in action. By bringing him back, Marvel not only delivers on fan demand, but also strengthens the very foundation of their ongoing saga. And here's the thing, Marvel has already shown us they're not afraid to revisit characters from completely different eras. Charlie Cox's Daredevil, Patrick Stewart's Professor X, Hugh Jackman's Wolverine, set to return in Deadpool 3. The precedent is there, and if Marvel is willing to pull from Netflix shows and Fox's X-Men, bringing back Tobey Maguire, a proven box office draw and beloved fan favorite, isn't just likely. It almost feels inevitable. But this isn't the first time whispers of his return have surfaced. The clues have been around for years. Even before No Way Home released, leaks about Tobey's return were rampant online. Most fans dismissed them as wishful thinking until they turned out to be true. After that, every new rumor about Tobey started carrying more weight. There were even reports that Sony wanted to revisit Tobey's version of Spider-Man directly, possibly exploring a long-delayed Spider-Man 4. While that hasn't been confirmed, the demand is undeniable. Online petitions, fan edits, and constant chatter prove that audiences would line up instantly for more of Tobey's story. Marvel has also shown a pattern of listening to fan demand. Daredevil's revival is the perfect example. Fans begged for Charlie Cox to return, and now he's not just back, he's starring in new MCU projects. The same logic applies to Tobey. Fans want it, Marvel sees the hype, and the multiverse provides the perfect excuse to make it happen. Which leads us to the question on everyone's mind. When will we finally know for sure? Marvel doesn't waste surprises. They don't let major news slip casually through leaks. If Tobey Maguire truly is returning for Avengers Doomsday, Marvel will save that announcement for maximum impact. That means Comic-Con, or D23 Expo, or maybe even a shocking reveal in a teaser trailer. They want fans screaming, tweeting, and crashing the internet in excitement. And Tobey's return would guarantee exactly that. The film is set to release on May 1, 2026, which gives Marvel plenty of time to keep their secrets under wraps. Until then, fans will keep speculating, dissecting every leak, and analyzing every sighting. And honestly, that's part of the fun. The mystery is what fuels the hype.
You're in so much pain, huh?
I am.
Yeah.
But here's the bottom line. If Tobey Maguire swings back onto the big screen in Avengers Doomsday, it won't just be another Marvel cameo. It'll be the moment the multiverse truly explodes into something bigger than we've ever seen. It'll unite past and present, nostalgia and innovation in one unforgettable event. And whether it's a cameo, a mentorship, or something even more shocking, one thing is certain: if Tobey's really back, Avengers Doomsday won't just be the next chapter of the MCU. It'll be the chapter fans will never forget.